Hi everyone, welcome back to Key to Blogging, and in this video I will show you how you can install the Generatepress theme in your WordPress website and customize your WordPress website from scratch. So as you can see that Generatepress is a free and open source theme that you can use in your WordPress website, although it comes with a premium version, and here you will get 100% page speed score, and the theme is just 7.5 KB and it sends only 2 HTTP requests from theme. And you can see a lot of functions in this theme, but if you are planning to use Generatepress theme in your WordPress website, then I recommend you to take the premium plan. Otherwise the free version doesn't offer that much features that you can use in your WordPress website. So if you want to use Generatepress, then make sure to consider the premium version of this plugin. Otherwise you will not get any good results, or you will not get that much of features in your theme. And the premium version will cost you around $59 per year, but you can take the lifetime plan just for $249, and you can use up to 500 websites and you will get lifetime updates. So let's check how you can install the Generatepress theme in your WordPress website. So first of all, I will log into my WordPress website, and as you can see that this is a new WordPress install and there is no plugin and theme installed so far. So it comes with the default theme. So it is the 2023 theme. So let's install the Generatepress theme here. So what I can do is I can just click on add new here, and I can simply search for Generatepress, and I will install this Generatepress theme. Now let's activate this Generatepress theme. Now let me just close that, and let's go to the website and let me just refresh this page. And as you can see that this is how the Generatepress theme looks like. So we need to do some customizations to make it looks good. And if you go to the customizer, let me show you the options that you will get in this theme. And as you can see that you have these options. You can see the layouts option like this, and here you will get the header option. So there is not that much customization options available in header as well. And if you check the footer, then there is also very limited options here. And here you will see these primary navigation options like this, and here you will get the general option, and here you will get the typography, and here you will get the color option. So let's install the Generatepress Premium Plugin as well, so we can get more features in this theme. So here this is the Generatepress theme, and as you can see that you will get very limited options. And if you want to import templates, then you have to install the premium version plugin here. So let me just quickly install the premium plugin of Generatepress here. So I will upload the plugin here, and here I will select the Generatepress theme here, and let me just install the theme. Now let's click on activate here, and let me just quickly close that. And let me just show you each and every options that you will get in this theme, and after that I will show you how you can import templates so you can quickly edit your website. So let's go to the appearance and let's click on customizer here. So let's start with the site identity. So in site identity you can change the website name if you want. So let me just change the website name to something like Key to Blogging, like this. And you can just change the tagline here like make money online, like this. And you can also display the tagline if you want just below the title, but I will not display it. And you can also upload your own logo by clicking on this button. And you can also add a site icon. Site icon basically the Favicon icon. So if you check the Favicon icon of Key to Blogging, here you will see this icon at the tab section. So you can change that icon here in this option site icon. So this is the Favicon icon. So let's go back here and let's click on the layout. So here in layout you will see this option container, and here you can change the width of your website. So let me just click on the height controls here, and as you can see that by default the container width is 1200 pixel. So if you want to increase the container width, let's say I want to set a container width of 1400 pixel. So as you can see that the container width is increased, and if I want to decrease it, let's say I want to set it like 1000, then as you can see that the container width is reduced a little bit. So I prefer to stay it like 1100 or 1150 like that. So let's keep it 1100 for now, and we can change this later as well. And here you will see this option content layout. So whether you want to add it as a one container or a separate container, like if you click on the one container, then it will merge that main section and the sidebar into one container. And if you select the separate container, then it will separate the sidebar and the main section. So I prefer to use it as separate container so that it will differentiate the sidebar from the main content. And it is also good for websites and the readers of the websites. So here you can change the content alignment. So you can change the content alignment from text to box. I prefer it to keep it as box. Let's go back here and let's click on header here. So as you can see that here you will get different header presets. So if you select the default, then it will show a default here. You can select a classic here like this. It will show a classic menu here. So let me just quickly add a menu in this website, and then we will proceed to the customization. So to add menus, what I can do is I will go to the appearance here and I will click on the menus here. And here you can create your own menu. So let's click on this button, create menu, and let's name it like header menu, and let's click on as primary menu, and let me just quickly add some custom link here. So let's type like about us, and I will add the about page link here, and let's add the contact page here. Let's add the blog page here like this, and you can add your services like this. Now you can arrange and remove. If you don't want to add the sample page, then you can simply click on remove here, and then you can drag and drop, and you can adjust the block like this, and you can also drag it like this. And if you want to add sub menu, then you can also do that. Let's say I want to add a sub category like blogger, and I will keep hash and add to menu, and I will add a subcategory like WordPress like this, and I will add to menu. And what I can do is I can drag the block and I will keep it like that. So if I keep it like that, then it will create a sub item. And I can also do the same with this WordPress as well. And if you want to further add it under the blogger, then you can also drag slightly right and it will show a sub item under the blogger, but I will keep it under the main blog menu. Now after setting it as primary, let's click on save menu here, and let's go to the customizer and start editing the header here. And as you can see that the menus is now showing, and under the blog, the blogger and WordPress category is now showing, and here you will get different menu links. So you can change that hash value with your original page link, and you can add it to your menus. So let's click on layout here and let's click on header. So here as you can see, you will get different presets. So if you click on default, then it will show like that. If you click on classic, then it will add a site title here, and you can place an ad in this position if you want. And here you will get the menus under the title, and here you can also change like navigation before. So you can add the menus before the title, or you can set it like navigation after, and here you will get the navigation center and navigation after and navigation left. So let's keep it as current, and here you can set the full width from content, so it will contain the menus within this box layout. And if you want a full width header, then you can select it as full, so that it will cover the menus area in the full section like this. Now let's click on the inner header width, and you can also make it as full width. If you want to add the site title just to the left of this section, then you can do that. Means you can make the inner content full width, or you can make the inner content as content. So I prefer to keep it as content because it looks quite good in this way. Now here you can set the header alignment, so you can keep it as center if you want, and you can keep the header alignment to right or left. So let's keep the alignment to left here. Now let's go to the primary navigation. So primary navigation, basically this is called the primary navigation home blog services, and this is the site logo here. And you can change the navigation location like float right, float left. As you can see that navigation menu is moved to the left, and you can also click on the left sidebar here. So if you want to add the navigation to the left sidebar, so I will keep it as float left. Sorry, we can keep it as float right. Now it is looking quite good. And you can also change the navigation drop point here like this, but I will keep it as default. And here you can set the navigation drop down. So when you hover this menu, it will show the drop down menu, but you can change it to something like click. So whenever you click on the blog, then only this sub menu will appear, but I prefer it to keep it as hover. And you can also select the drop down direction, but because when I hover over this, it will show the menus in the right side. You can change that from right to left as well. And here you can also enable a search button in the menu. So let's click on here, enable navigation search modal, and when I click on the search button, it will show a search modal like this, and you can easily search for posts and pages using this search button. So let's go back to the main layout section here, and let's click on the sidebar here. And here you can see that you can set the content and the sidebar like this, or you can set like only content and it will hide the sidebar in this layout. So let's click on the here, and as you can see that you can hide the sidebar like this, but I prefer you to keep it as content sidebar, or you can keep two sidebar. You can add a left sidebar and right sidebar, and in the middle you can add the content. And here you can do the same for single post layout. Block sidebar layout means it will apply to all category pages. So let me just keep it as content sidebar. This looks quite good. Now let's go back here and let's click on footer here. So in footer you will see this option footer width. So by default the footer width is set to full, but if you want to keep it as content, then you can keep it as content. Because we have set the footer to full width, we can keep the footer width to full. And you can also adjust the inner width of the footer to content, and you can add 4 footer widgets in the bottom, and you can also enable back to top button in Generatepress theme. So let me just open a page here, and as you can see that the back to top button is now showing in this page. So let's go back here and let's click on the blog page here. So here in the blog page you can set to xsub, no need to change anything here. Let's go back here and let's click on the color option here. So here you will get different options, like you can change the color of the body, you can change the color of the header menu, footer and everything from here in the color menu. So let's click on body here, and by default the body background is set to this color like this, and if you want to keep it as pure white, then you can do the same like this. And as you can see that the background color is changed to pure white instead of that light gray color. And if you want to go back like this, then you can do the same. Like as you can see that now the background color is changed to a light gray instead of pure white. So I prefer it to keep it like that because it will separate the main content from that background. So you can keep this color as well, and you can change the text color to black, and you can change the link color, so it will apply to links. So suppose I want to add a red color link, and as you can see that all the links are changed to red color. And suppose I want to add a yellow color link, then I can add a yellow color link like this. So you can change the link color from here. So let's keep it as red for now. Let's click on the top bar. So if you are using 2 menus in your theme, then you can change the color of the top bar from here, and you can change the color of the header from here. So as you can see that the background color is white. So I want to add a different color like this, then I can change it like that. So suppose I want to add a blue color background in the header menu, then I can change the background to blue here. And what I can do is I will also change the background of this primary navigation, so it will match in the header menu. So what I can do is I will click on the primary navigation here and I will change the background to same blue like this, and as you can see that the color is changed. And I want to change the navigation text as well, so I will change the navigation text from black to white like this. So now it is looking good. Now we need to change the site title color as well. So as you can see that you will see this option site title. So let's change it back to white, and can also change the tagline color to white as well. So let's close the header here, and now it is looking quite good. But there is one issue, when I hover the menu it is not showing properly, it is blending with the color. So let's click on the primary navigation here and I will change the hover color. So let's change the hover color to something like this. So it will change the hover color like this, and here you can change the active color. So let's add active color of red. So suppose I want to go back to the home, then it will add a active color like this. So it is not looking quite good. So let's add a yellow color like this. So whenever you go to a page, it will show that page as active. And you can add a hover color. Suppose you want to add a red hover color, then when I hover over this link, it will show the link in red color. So let's keep it as this color. And you can also change the background of the shop menu. So suppose you want to add the background to something like dark color here like this. Now it is properly visible from here. And you can also change the text color. So if you want to change the color of this sub menus, then you can also do that. And you can also change the button color as well, like you can change the button background. So by default the button background color is like this. So let's change the button background to blue, and as you can see that this button background is changed to blue. And you can also change the hover color of that button. So let's add a hover color like this. So let's add a yellow color hover here. So when I hover over this, it will show a yellow background. So let's change the text color to black so that it will match perfectly like this. So you have to think of that proper color combination. Like if you are using yellow color, then you can set the text color to white. And if you are using background color as black, then you have to set the text color as white like this. So if I set the background to black, then I can change the text color to white so that it will visible the button properly. So here you will see all the options, like you can change the content. Suppose I want to open that content here, and here you can change the background color of the content like this if you want. So you can add any background color from here. So I prefer it to keep it as white. And you can also change the text color. By default text color is black, and you can also change the link color in content as well. And here you can change the content title. So this is the content title, so you can change that color as well. And you can also change the archive content title. This is basically the title of the category section, so you can change that. And here you will change the H1, H2, H3, H5, all color is changed in this theme. And you can also do the same with background color of forms. You can change the sidebar wizards here. You can change the footer wizard color from here. So you can change color in each and every section of this theme. So as you can see that there is a back to top button. So if you want to change the background color to blue like this, then you can do that easily. So let's go back to the main section here, and let's go to the typography. So here you can add different fonts in your theme. So to add the font, you have to click on the add font here, and you can search for the font. So suppose you want to add a font from here. Suppose I want to add this font Times New Roman. So I will click on here and I will close here. Now what I can do is I will click on add typography here, and then I can choose the element. Suppose I want to target this section like primary menu items. So I will click on here and I can change the font family to Times New Roman here. As you can see that the font family is changed. Suppose I want to add a font from here, like suppose I want to add a Google font. So let me search for font like Lato. So I will select the Lato here and I will close here. Let me just remove this Times New Roman and I will select the font family to Lato. And as you can see that the Lato font is applied to the primary menu. So you can set the target element from here and you can change the font weight to 700 so that it will show as a bold, and you can change the text transform to uppercase, lowercase, capitalize like this. So let's keep it as uppercase like this. Now it is looking quite good, and you can change the text decoration from none to underline and so on. And you can also change the font style to normal, italic, bold like this. So you can customize everything from here. So I will keep it as default, and you can change the font size as well. So if you want to increase the font size, then you can do that from here. And here you can individually set the font size in tablet and mobile as well. So if you want to increase the font size in mobile, then you can also do that from here like this. So let me just keep it at 16, and as you can see that the font size is decreasing. So you can individually control the font size in desktop, tablet and mobile. And you can also do the same with line height and letter spacing. So suppose you want to target a different element. Suppose you want to change the title of this content, then how you can change that? So I will click on add typography here and I will search for that element. So suppose you want to change the font color of the title, site title, then you can select the site title, site description. Here you can target the h1, h2 tag like this, and you can change the top bar, wizard titles, footer bar. So you can target any element from here. So suppose I want to target that h1 tag here, and I can change the font family to Lato here. And as you can see that the font family is changed here, and here you can change the font size as well. Suppose I want to increase the font size, and as you can see that this font is increasing. So in this way you can target different element from here, and if you don't want to apply it, then you can simply delete it so that it will apply the default font or default typography in that element. So let's go back here. Now let's click on General tab here. So let me just explain what options you will get in Generals tab here. So the first one is dynamic CSS print method. So every website uses CSS to display the styling in the website. So if you want to set it as inline embed or external file, I recommend you to keep it as external file so that you will get better speed in your website. And I also recommend to keep the icon type as SVG so that you will get better speed as well. And here you can set a underline links. So you can see that all the links are underlined. So I don't want that. I can keep it as on hover, so that whenever I hover over this link, it will show the underline. Otherwise it will keep it, or it will show as plain link. And here you will see this option cache dynamic CSS, and you will see this option smooth scroll. So just enable that smooth scroll option, and whenever you are using table of content, then if you click on the link, it will scroll the page smoothly. So this is how this option works. So let's go back here, and here you will control the menus. Like you can change the header menus from here, or you can create different menus from here. Now let's go back here, and suppose you want to add a footer menu. So what I can do is I will click on the create new menu here. I will name it like footer, and let's click on next here, and let's add some items here. Let's add the home page here. Let's add a custom link like about, and I will add the link here. Let's add the privacy policy. Let's add it like this, so you can keep in the footer section. So let me remove this, and let's add a section like contact like this, and I will click on add to menu. Now let me just enable some modules in the Generatepress theme. So what I can do is I will close here. Now let's go to the Generatepress tab here, and here you will get different modules, like you can enable backgrounds, you can enable blog, you can add copyrights, you can enable disable elements, you can enable this elements section here. You will get secondary navigation, site library spacing. So as you can see that all modules are active, and we have discussed the free version in Generatepress theme. So let's check what you will get additional in Generatepress Pro version. So I will go to the customize here, and let's go to the layout here, and I will see different options. Like if you select the header option, you will get more options, like you can set the header padding. Earlier there is no option to change the header padding, but you can do it from now. So let's keep the top padding to something like 10 pixel here, and let's keep the bottom padding to 10 pixel like this. And you can also set the right to 20, and you can set the left to 20 here like this. Now you can also enable a mobile header as well. So let's click on here, and let's go to the mobile here, and as you can see that the mobile header navigation, it looks like this. And you can also add a logo in the mobile here, or you can change it to site title. And as you can see that the site title is now showing here. And you can also keep the mobile menu as sticky as well. So when you scroll down the page, the menu will stick to the top. So these are some additional elements or additional functionality that you can use in the premium theme. Now let's go to the primary navigation here, and you will also get more options, like you can change the menu item width, menu item height, and you will change everything from here. And let's go back here, and you can also add a secondary navigation if you want in the premium theme. Suppose I want to add a secondary navigation, then what I can do is I will go to the menus here. Let's create a menu, and let's keep it like second menu like this, and I will select the second menu here, and I will click on next here. Now let's add items here. So suppose I want to add some custom links here. So let's add a custom link like FAQ. Let's add the link here. Let's add the link like shop, and let's add the link like YouTube like this. And let me just publish it here, and as you can see that there is a secondary navigation menu comes in this theme. So if you want to use secondary navigation, then you have to purchase the premium version. Now let's go back here, and let's go to the header menu, and you can set it as off canvas menu, or you can create a separate off canvas menu. So what do you mean by off canvas menu? So when you go to the mobile menu, when you click on this menu like this, then it will show a off canvas menu. So let me just enable that from the header section here. So I will go to the layout here, and I will click on the off canvas panel, and let me just enable it for mobile only. And when you click on this button, it will show a off canvas menu like this, instead of showing just below the header. And you can also set it like overlay, and if you click on here, it will set it as overlay like this. So you can add different menus style here. So let's close here, and as you can see that the off canvas menu is gone, and it will show the plain header. So I recommend you to keep it as plain, so you will get better speed in your website. So if you are using off canvas menu, then it will add a little bit of coding to the theme. So I don't prefer to use the off canvas menu. And you can also add a sticky navigation if you want. So suppose you want to add a sticky navigation for desktop, then it will stick the navigation here. So let me just open this, and as you can see that there is a sticky navigation like this. So you can customize the sticky navigation as well, and you can also hide when scrolling down. So it will hide the sticky navigation, but when you scroll up, it will show the sticky navigation like this. So it is also a good feature that comes with premium version. let's go back here, and here you will set this option to reduce the width of the sidebar. So suppose currently the sidebar is set to 30%, so you can reduce the sidebar width like this. So you can reduce it to 25%. It is looking good. Now let me just publish this here, and here you will get more options, like you can add a copyright text of your own. So earlier this was not present in the free version, but you can add a custom footer copyright in Generatepress theme using the pro version. So let me just quickly do that. So what I can do is I will add a percentage copy first here. So it will add a copyright symbol, and as you can see that it has added a copyright symbol, and I can add a current year here. So let's copy it from here, and I can add the site title here, like I can add like key to blogging, and I will add like all right results like this. And if you want to add a link in this title, then you have to use the anchor tag. So to use the anchor tag, let me just show you in the notepad file here. So what I can do is I will type like a href, and I will add equal to sign, and I will add the home page link here, and I will close that here, and I will add the site title here, and I will close that link like this. So you have to replace the link in the hash value here, and you can use this code in your footer copyright section. So let me just copy it from here, and let me just delete this word and replace it like this. And you can see that the site link is now added here. So in this way you can edit your copyright text in the premium version. So let's go back here, and here you will also get different options in blog page as well. So let me just go to the uncategorized here like this. So this is the blog page. So let me just quickly add an image to this blog so you can edit it properly. So let's go back here. Let me just go to the post here. Let's go to the hello world, and let me just add an image here. So let's go to the feature image, and let me just upload an image from here. So let me just open this here. Let me just set it as feature image. Let's go back here. Let me just add a new post as well. Like this. Let me just publish this. So you can edit this site. So let's go to the appearance and click on customize. Okay, as you can see that now it is showing like this. So if you want to change this blog page, then you can simply go to the layout, click on blog here. So this is the category page here, and you can also add a infinite scroll. So if you have more posts, then it will show a load more button. So you can use this button to show a load more button like this. And here you can adjust the feature image as well. So you can keep it below title or above title like this. So it will show the feature image above the title, but I prefer to keep it as below title. And you can set the alignment of that image to center, and you can set the media attachment size. So if you can select it something like medium large, and you can set a fixed width for image as well. And you can do the same with post pages as well. So if you open a post here, and you can adjust the post. So I want to display the image just below the title in post page as well, and as you can see that this is the title and image is showing just below the title in the post section. And you can also do the same with pages section as well. So here you can set the alignment and set the media attachment to full, and I can set the width like this. And let's scroll off here, and you can also change something like you can add a post date here like this, and you can also hide it from here if you want, but I prefer to keep it as post date. And you can also display the post author in your post, and you can display the post categories, and you can display post tags here just below it, but I don't prefer to show these tags here. And you can also add a post navigation, so it will show the previous and next post here. So I don't want to add the post navigation, then I can uncheck this section here. So this is how you can customize the blog page as well. So let's go back here, and I think we have covered almost each and every settings. And if you want to add custom CSS in your website, then you can do that in the additional CSS section. So you can easily add different custom sections to make it looks more attractive. And if you go to the key to blogging and search for Generatepress, and here you will see this tutorials like how you can add a button to the navigation menu in Generatepress theme, or how you can make your sidebar sticky in Generatepress, or how you can add an author box in Generatepress theme without even using a plugin, or you can add author box using different plugins. So I recommend you to go through these articles to add more functionality in your Generatepress theme. And you can also simply search for something like CSS, and here you will get different CSS tutorials for WordPress as well. So suppose you want to add a box shadow to the images, then you can use this code for your Generatepress theme. And you can also add a box shadow in the sidebar as well. And you can also disable copy paste, and you can hide comment section, add a underline hyperlink, and you can add sticky sidebar. You can show a last updated date in Generatepress theme. So let me just copy it here. I will paste it here, and it will show a last updated date in Generatepress theme. As you can see that the last updated date is showing here like this. So you can customize your Generatepress theme further using the additional CSS section. So let's publish these changes, and let's go to the dashboard. And let me just show you how you can import templates using the Generatepress Premium Plugin. So I will go to the appearance, and I will click on the Generatepress here. And here make sure to enable the site library module, and then you will click on the open site library from here. And here you will get different template options, like here you can select the category. So you can select it as business like this, and you will see a lot of business templates. So you can see the templates from here. As you can see that the templates is looking like this, and you can see the menus like this. So you can easily add a single page website in your WordPress website like this, and it will act as a menus in your website. And let's check this template here, and as you can see that this template is looking quite good here. And here you will get testimonial section, latest post, footer like this. So you can easily click on this get started button and easily import this template with a single click. And let's check out this crypto template here, and as you can see that it is looking quite good. So let's close here, and let's select a different category like blog here. And here you will also get different blog, like if you want to run a news website, then you can import this template. So this type of templates works better for news website. So you can add different categories of news in this home page. And here you can see that there is a newsroom templates here, there is a marketer templates, there is a blog template. So you will get a varieties of template in Generatepress theme. So let me just quickly import a business template from here, and let me just import this template here. So you can see the templates how it looks in mobile as well. So you can see that the menus is looking like this, and it's looking quite good. So let me just quickly import this template to our website. So let's click on I understand and click on begin import. So it will take some time to import the content. So it will import everything, like it will import the theme customizer settings, it will import the text, images and everything to your website. So make sure to import content in a new site. If you are importing content in a live site, then it will mess up with your content and it is not good for SEO. So make sure to use this feature in a new website. So let's click on view site here, and as you can see that our site is completely changed. See that you will see different options here, and as you can see that there is a footer section which also added here. And if you go to the customizer, all the settings, like it will change everything, like it will change the layout. So if you change the container, it is set to 1200 pixel. If you check the padding, it is added 70 pixel padding from the top. And if you change the header here, it will change everything in the header menu as well. And if you change the color, and if you want to change a color from here, suppose you want to change the color here, so if you hover over this, it will show that accent hover, and if you hover over this, it will show the accent. So suppose you want to change the accent color to something like yellow or red, then you can easily do that like this. And as you can see that it will change the accent color to red. And if you want to change it to something like blue color, it will change the color to blue. So you can easily change your color, and you can also change the accent hover color. So whenever you hover over this link, it will show that color from here like this. And you can do the same with contrast. You can change the contrast to contrast 3, so it will change the base color to something like this. So if you change the base color, and then it will add the effect to throughout the website. So let's quickly summarize what we have done. First, we need to install the Generatepress theme, and if you want to get more customization options, then you have to install the premium plugin as well. And you can also use the elements feature. As you can see that all these block header, footer, global, post header, post width, these are all applied using the elements feature. So if you open the author bio here, and here as you can see that this template has automatically created this custom hook, and it has added the author name. So you can change the text from here. So let me open a blog page here. So let me quickly open this blog here, and as you can see that this is the author, and this is the author description, and that is social media buttons and author photo. So if you want to add a custom author, then you can use the hook element, and here you can change the author name like this, and you can change the author profile photo here. You can change the description here, and you can individually change the icon of the color, and you can add the links to this icon. And as you can see that it has applied to all blog posts, and you can also add a location rule like this, and you can also exclude certain posts if you want. So if you want to exclude from blog as well, or you can add exclude from all singular, or you can exclude for post, or you can exclude for this post. Let me just update this, and let me just refresh this, and as you can see that author section is gone from this post only. So you can use the exclude feature in this hook element. And if you found this video helpful, then make sure to hit the like button, and if you have any doubt regarding this Generatepress theme customization, then you can ask me in the comment section as well. And if you are new to this channel, consider subscribing. And if you want to customize cadence theme, then I have already made a video on that, so you can watch that video here. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.